Hello, friends. Happy Tea for Tuesday. I'm going to grab my teacup and show you which one I'm drinking out of. It is my beautiful poppy teacup. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Kate, and if you're new to my channel, I am Releve Vintage, and I sell here on YouTube, and I also have an Etsy shop. So thank you for coming tonight. This is exciting. I'm very happy to be here. Hi, Julie. I've got Julie, my vintage friend and Vintage Coffee Talk co-host. Yay! Okay, Julie, I'm so glad you're here. I've got Julie and Julie. So I've got Julie from Day Trip Vintage, but I've got Julie from AJ's Retro and Vintage. I'm so happy. Really, I'm happy you're here to see the teacups, but I'm really happy that you're here to help because you are the pro, you are the expert. So so happy you're here. Yeah, so it is close to bedtime now. So it's 8:01 here, Julie. You're saying it's past your bedtime. So so I know that you're in Canada, but you must be in a different time zone. So anyway, it is technically kind of time for us to start winding down here at my house. But yes, so I've got my tea. Tonight I have Trader Joe's organic blood orange herbal tea blend, and it's delicious. Okay, so you're in Eastern Standard Time, 11:02. Okay, yes. Well, thank you for staying up. I was hoping that you could be here because I just, I'm not a teacup expert, and I know that you do your Teacup Tuesdays. So if anybody's watching this on the replay, you need to make sure that if you are a lover of teacups, then you need to go subscribe to Julie at AJ's Retro and Vintage because she does Teacup Tuesday, which I have seen all of them. I actually just found your playlist, Julie, and then I just sat one night and watched and listened, and yeah, found it fascinating because I have lots of teacups that I need to figure out what to do with. So there we go. Pinky's up, right? Pinky's up. So this teacup is, I guess I should turn it around. This is a teacup that's more for the drinker than the watcher because the big poppy is on this side. So there it is. And I love this one because it's a poppy. And I have to look on the saucer. I really am drinking my nightly tea with you guys. So yeah, so this is Royal Chelsea, English bone china, made in England, and it is the Lake Louise poppy. So this one is not in the sale tonight. It is my teacup that I'm drinking out of. So there we go. So that's the one that I have here. So it's good to have you guys. Yeah, so I'm drinking it's Rubio, it's blood orange tea. It's so delicious. It smells so good. Has such a nice smell, and it's good. And what I like to do is actually use teacups for tea. So I do use these when I want to be Fawncey. Very, very Fawncey. So I'll finish introducing myself, and then we'll get to the little teasers that I put on my Instagram today. Basically, my name is Kate, and I sell vintage, and I like to decorate with vintage. And I have some collections that I'm going to be moving on. So I have not bought any of the teacups or saucers that you're about to see. I inherited all of these. So for years and years, I've used these teacups before I even started doing reselling of vintage and things like that. But I've used them. I inherited them from both of my grandmothers and some from my great grandmother, I believe. And so I have displayed them before. When I've had room, I had a huge shelf. It was really cool. I love teacups. I agree. Julie always says that they are a work of art. They truly are a work of art. They're amazing. And I appreciate each and every one of them, but I don't have room anymore to display them. And I've loved them and I've used them. And it's time for them, instead of to sit in a box, to be moved on so that somebody else can also enjoy them. So that's kind of why we're here tonight. So thank you very much for being here. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some of the Instagram questions. So I had posed a question to you guys. Yes, they absolutely are works of art. I put 2 teacups. Now I'm just going to hold the cups first because I don't really trust myself to try to balance saucers and teacups. And Julie can attest to the fact that one day on Vintage Coffee Talk, I actually just completely broke a teacup right during the middle of the show. So yeah, so we have this. It's backwards again. We have this one here. hand painted. It's gold. I don't know, the stem of the flower is really coming across, more brown, but it's gold in person, golden, shiny, and shimmery. So there's this one. And then we've got this one here. Beautiful. Now the you can feel where the gold was actually painted. I don't know what that's called, but it's the gold painting there is textured. And then I'll show you guys the saucers as well. So we've got a plain saucer here, and we've got this one that's very ornate. So my question to you was which one is from Denmark and which one is from Japan? So which one is it? The one that's from Denmark is this one. So this one is from Denmark. I'll show you the bottom. It has an interesting mark. It looks like an arch with 3 lines through it. So I'm not sure what that is. It's numbered. This is number 259, and it says Denmark. So let's see the best we can get my camera to show it. So that's the number up there in green, and then it says Denmark. Yes, very good. I know. Yeah, Julie waited to give the answer because she's trying to let us all play along, because I know she definitely knows. So yes, the ornate one is from Japan. So this one's from Denmark. And then on the saucer of this one, I find it interesting because I have to do more research. It has all of those same markings, the number, the stamp with Denmark. It also has actually a stamp into the porcelain, KF in capital letters, KF right there. So that you can feel. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this one is Japan. So this says CDGC, China, and then it says made in Japan. You can see that right there. That's got quite a label. Yeah, my camera does not like me to get too close, but there we are. So there's that, and same on the bottom. Maybe you can kind of see it over there. There we go. So that's that one. So that was one of the things that I posed to you guys. And actually, this is the only teacup in my collection from Japan, and this is the only one from Denmark. So I'll put those over there. So those are not part of the sale. I have so many teacups. We'd be here till midnight. So I'm just showing a few tonight. The other thing that I wanted to do on my Instagram, I kind of played a little guessing game with you guys. So I showed you three different teacups, and I asked you which one you thought was the most valuable to the least valuable. So I'll show them right here. So this is the first teacup we have here. It is a beautiful blue color. It's a little bit more of a teal than it's coming across on camera, and it's got painted fruit on the inside, and it has gold around the edge of the saucer, and it has gold around on the handle as well. So this is one of the teacups that I showed. The next one I showed was this one. It's quite a bit smaller. It's blue and white, and it's got some beautiful flowers and vines on it, and a really neat, interesting shape. I can show you from the top. Both the saucer and the cup are such a cool, interesting shape. So yeah, isn't it pretty? I know, they are really so beautiful. And then this is the last one. So we've got purple, gold, and your classic teacup. So one of these tonight is going to be a giveaway when I start the sale in a little bit. One of these, I would start it at auction at $100, and one of them will be going in my Etsy shop, and I'll price it about 50 or 60, I think. And I just do that based on research. Yeah, I am not a teacup guru by any means, so I just do the good old hi Jenny. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. Oh, okay. You're on the clock. All right, well, you gotta squeeze in a little tea time on the clock. So yeah, so one of them I will actually do about, and I just do research, just like we would find anything else to resell, a toy, an Afghan, anything else you could kind of see. And that's what I would do with these as well. So, all right, I will show you which one is going in my Etsy shop. I'm going to do some listing this weekend. We have a long weekend with Martin Luther King, so I will do some listing. So this weekend, this one I'm going to put in my Etsy shop, and I will price it. I don't mind. I price things so that I have time to wait. I've had these teacups forever, so if I wait a little longer to sell them, it's okay. I will be putting this one into my Etsy shop. Yeah, so this will get put into my shop between $50 and $60. Now, this is a Shelly teacup. It is called Dainty Blue. And if I don't know a lot, but I can tell you, if you are outsourcing and you see Shelly, now that's not, this is the Dainty Blue up here, but this mark is a little bit harder to see, but it's Shelly, Shelley. If you see Shelly, then that is worth picking up if you're getting a good price on it. So let me see if I can show you the bottom. It might come a little bit clear. There we go. So it says Dainty Blue, and that's the mark right there. And it's Shelly. It's very hard to read, but it says fine bone china. And yeah, so this is the Shelly one. So this one could be put into my shop. Yes, and Julie's saying that Shelly is very collectible. So from the little bit of research I've done since I've inherited this collection, I do know that Shelly is a collectible name. Now, this is my only Shelly one, but that's okay. I love all my teacups. I love them because they're all unique and beautiful, but this is my only one with the Shelly mark on it. So yeah, I know. And I want to pass the info on because like I said, I don't intend to, the teacup world is amazing and it's huge and I will never dive into it the way that some have because I like to dabble in all types of vintage, but the little bit that I do know is helpful to pass on. If you ever do happen to see a Shelly mark, that's a good one. So there you go. And here we go. The drum roll for the most expensive teacup in my collection. Dun, 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 is this one. Yes. And Julie got this one right on Instagram. So this is Ainsley. This is the only Ainsley in the collection. Ainsley, England, bone china, Ainsley with a Y. And it's got a crown. There we go. So there's the Ainsley mark. It's my only Ainsley that I have. There's the fruit. It's beautiful. The color is great. As I said, the color is more, I don't want to say Tiffany's, but it's a little different. It's coming across a little dusty dusty kind of, I don't know, dusty blue. It's not a dusty blue at all. It's a vibrant blue. So, and this one has, it's hard to see, but it says, what is that? I'm not sure. England. I don't know if that's a signature or there's something in brown there. I don't know if that's a number. It's very hard to read. I could get out it's not within reach, but I could get out my magnifying glass, but there's something on it. Is it signed in the bowl of the cup? Interesting. Didn't even know to look for that. Oh my goodness. Wait, I think it is. I found a signature, Julie. I never even knew to look for that. Let me see if I can show you. Initials. Gosh. Oh, it's hard to even see which way it goes. Okay. I'm going to hold up my lights over here. No, I can't. I don't think it's initials. It's got a little, that's so funny. I'm so happy you're here, Julie. She says cha-ching. Okay, good. Well, then it's definitely the most expensive one. It looks, my eyes are not great. Okay, so it looks like a little voopy-doo, like a little, almost like a bow, like they drew a bow or a loop in a loop, and then they put their name. It looks like a capital J. Looks like J-O. Looks like Joni. Joni, we were just at Joni's sale. Yeah, if anybody doesn't watch Joni, Vintagerous on Tuesdays. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to see if you guys can see it. God, I don't even know where I can put. Okay, it's, wow, they hid that so well. It's really hard to see, but it is an actual, I'm going the wrong way. It's an actual word. Holy moly. I know. Isn't that crazy, Jenny? It makes me wonder how long did it take somebody to paint that? Oh, an exciting auction. Okay. Julie, you and I will have to talk because Like I said, this is me dipping my toe into the water of the world of teacups. So very cool. Thank you, Julie. All right. So yes, it's amazing. I've got some other ones to show you. I have some similar, like that have good painting too in the sale tonight. And all my teacups tonight that I'm selling are $15 straight across the board, all of them. And I'll go quick. I don't have a big sale tonight, but I just wanted to be able to, I didn't want to show off teacups and get everybody like, um, all into teacups and then be like, okay, good night, everybody. Yeah. So I wanted to be able to offer some to you guys. So anyway, so this is exciting. So this is Ainsley. So if you see Ainsley or Shelly and you're out and it's a great price, pick it up. Yeah. And the thing about teacups I found is that at garage sales, or yard sales, teacups are the things that get thrown in with the kitchen stuff and they don't realize between like, oh, that's the Target coffee mugs over there. Well, and then they see this and go, oh, go put it with the kitchen stuff. And it's like fine bone china. So be on the lookout because sometimes they just see this as kitchen. Yeah. Or just that goes with the dishes. Yeah. Put it with the dishes and you can find great deals. So yeah, that's very exciting. And I love that color. All right. And then this is our giveaway tonight. So if you purchase, you will have a chance. I'll do a drawing for a giveaway. And this is super cute. This is marked, let's see, it has a number and it's got HR. So a lot of things that I've been researching have like HR, like Her Royal Highness and things like that. But it's not like one of the ones that, anyway, I should show them separately. Anyway. Yeah. So you could research it more and look at the item number. So, and I believe it's just a transfer wear, but I just think it's really cute for spring. And I think it could be really cute for, Valentine's as well. I'm going to show you what I do for Valentine's. Yeah, so that's interesting, Julie. Good question. She says, is it just Ainsley that initials that way? So Julie, if you know if there's any other company that ever signs inside the cup, I had no idea when I was researching, and people were, the signed ones were obviously more collectible. I was wondering if that's what that little thing was there that I couldn't read. I had no idea to look into the bowl. So interesting. So, oh, Paragon does too. Yeah. Fruits and florals have the signatures. Very interesting. See, I'm always learning. Whoa, need some more tea after that one. Yikes. Yay, that was fun. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. Now I have two things to show. I want to try to show things that you might want to see, Julie, because I know it's past your bedtime, you said. But I have a cool thing here that I want to show. This is not part of the sale, but I wanted to show it to you guys. So this feels completely different than the rest of my collection. Now right now I have 26 teacups in my collection, and then I have random teacups and saucers. Now, some of those teacups and saucers that I inherited never had a match. Others, I know, Butterfingers, I broke them. So not very many, but I did have some breakages. One broke in the move. I mean, I've had them for a very, very long time. So anyway, so I have lost some along the way, but some of them I just inherited and they had already lost their match. So this one, as I was going through, I was like, wow, this is kind of clunky. I don't really think it's anything. It's so much like, for instance, if I can show you, so this is a piece that I just have it out to take a picture of. It's a demi-tasse, and it's this is Bavaria. This is German. This porcelain is so light. It's I think if I put it on my scale, I don't even know that it would register. It's the lightest little thing. If you hold it up to the light, it's paper thin. It's just this true bone china. So when you feel this just feels like very heavy, clunky. I really thought it was not much, but I thought I'm going to look it up. But I do love the blue. And what I really love about it, I don't know if it'll show up. I love that the blue almost bleeds into the white a little bit underneath that gold etching. And I knew it was old because there's quite a bit of the gold paint loss on the saucer there. So anyway, I looked this up because it had this mark right here. And I couldn't, usually that's what's so nice about teacups. I love it. It's like, oh, Limoges, that's from France or Bavaria or made in England. They're all they have lots of information, stamps and numbers and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, all of a sudden I flipped it over and I was like, wow, I don't know what that is. Now the saucer does have all kinds of stuff. The saucer has a numbered So this is, gosh, out of 30, well, it's hard to read. Out of 353, I believe it's number 22. I don't know. So that's it's, how many made and what number this is. It's got the mark here. It's got a stamp there. It's got another stamp there. Sure you're all hearing the car alarm outside my window. Okay, so there's that. So had a lot of information. Anyway, I found out that this is Meisner. Meissen. Yes, that's right. Yes, Julia, I knew you'd know. Thank you. It's Meissen, which they said when I researched it was similar to Dresden. And I am familiar with Dresden because I inherited a lot of Dresden pieces, not teacups, but other types of pieces from my grandparents. So I do know of Dresden, but this is Meissen. And it's very, very old. So the best research that I could figure out, Julie's stitching again, is that I believe that this piece was made between 1852 and 1870. So 1852 to 1870, this was made. So I'm just really laughing because here, when I picked it up, it's the heaviest set that I have. And I thought like, okay, so it's, I think of, light and see-through as being high quality, but this is old and very collectible. So Meissen. The saucer being deep is another good sign that it's old. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, it's big. It's my biggest piece and it's more like a bowl saucer. Yeah, so very cool. And it has a very, very ornate handle, which I love. So yeah, so if you ever see this mark, just know that that is a collectible piece. Yeah, there we go. So there's that. So those are some fun things that I wanted to show you guys. And then lastly, before I show you the ones that I'm going to be offering up for sale tonight, I wanted to just show you a cute idea. If you ever do go out sourcing or you have in your, collection something you're ready to move on, and it's a saucer that you would like to gift, maybe one one that's not so collectible that you'd like to list it, but something that you're ready to move on. I always like to give little gifts like this. So this is what this is. This is a mismatched saucer, and there goes the little shell. And this is just two of my mismatches that I made this with. But what I do is I put inside, right now there is a gift card in there. There is two little tea bags. I know they're hard to see. And then I just wrap it up in some cellophane. I put a little mint, like a little mint on your pillow. And then in this one, I just put like a little, it's a marble, but it's supposed to be a pearl. Anyway, I just like putting little things that are shiny. So anyway, and then I put in a little shell. Yeah. So anyway, I've tipped it over, but I put the pearl in the shell, but now it's not going in there. It's like one of those games. Anyway, my boys love those games. They take the marble and woo, make it go all through the things. So anyway, so yes. So this is a cute little idea. So for Valentine's Day, you can sometimes find really pretty, really cute, or really holiday themed teacups for not very expensive at the thrift store. You can get them for 50 cents. And you just pick up the teacup, but as soon as you put a little chocolate and a bag and a tea bag and a gift card, it makes a super cute little gift. So I will probably make one of these each for my my teachers at my faculty at my dance studio. They'll get these, as I like to give little holiday things. Yeah, keep the morale up around the dance studio. Now again, I won't be putting in the collectible teacups. So no, I will put in ones that do not have value in terms of reselling or taking to auction or something like that. So that's just a cute little idea. So there we go. All right. So thank you guys again for being here. This is really fun. I'm glad you're joining me. So really quick, I'm just going to go through the teacups, and really I want to just take care of a little bit of business. If you are watching this on the replay, then you are more than welcome to purchase from me after the fact. I've got my email right here, so you can email me and let me know which one you're interested in, and you can also put it in the comments as well. I'll keep an eye on the comments, and I'm happy to have you purchase anything that is available. So yeah, and it's going to be letters tonight. So we'll be putting in a letter if you're interested. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I know it's true. And the only reason, Julie, that I kind of know what to look for is because, like I said, when I made the decision it was time to move some of the collection on, I thought, okay, I better learn about these. And I have, and it's been really interesting. I got a bot. Okay, thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Is it my friend Edith again? Oh no, it's my friend Gladub. Okay. There we go. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Thank you very much, Jenny. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to be featuring teacups. I've always watched your Teacup Tuesday. It was actually Jan that let me know when I was talking about teacups one time. I think maybe Coffee Talk, and she mentioned that you do Teacup Tuesday, and I went back and watched the whole playlist. So that was great. So it's nice to have a fellow teacup lover, and I do love them, and I won't get rid of all of them. I do love some of them, and it's fun. It's fun to be Fawncey. And also, I heard that, I don't know if this is true. I don't want to be gossipy, but I mean, spill the tea, right? Somebody said that when Oprah would go into meetings, she was always, it wasn't like the Traveler mug, the Starbucks paper cup. It was a fancy teacup. Oh, my lipstick's on both sides. I don't know. Is that like a power play? Is that like, I don't know. Fawncey. I think it gives you a certain je ne sais quoi. All right. So where was I? Oh, yes. So if you are watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. And let me know if you'd like any teacups. So here we go, you guys. I'm just going to go through really quickly. Let me know by putting in the letter that I give you. All teacups in the sale are $15, but no pressure to buy. You guys know that I'm just here really sharing my collection. So please, just look, watch, enjoy, ask questions. I think Julie can probably give you guys more information than I can. I'm so glad you're here, truly. All right, so the first one I have is this Limoges, France. It's Haviland, Limoges, France. And I'll show you the bottom. There we go. So in red, it says Haviland and Company Limoges, and then Haviland, France is in green. And I have 3 tonight that are Limoges teacups. And so this is, I know that there are patterns, names, and oh my goodness, if you want to travel down a wormhole, research teacups one night. That's a wormhole. So anyway, I think if you guys saw my Instagram, just in the Limoges teacups I have, they're like same but different. And so you're like literally with your microphone, oh, is it a vine? Is it a daisy? Is it a rose? There are lots of different patterns. So I could be better about knowing the exact pattern name, but I call this beautiful Limoges France teacup. So I picked ones tonight that I thought would be good for Valentine's Day. Yeah, so there we go. So this is a Limoges teacup. All the ones that I brought tonight do not have any chips, cracks, but all of them do have what I would consider to be some like worn away paintware. Now this one's pretty good, but because these have been used and well loved, you will see sometimes that the handle has a little bit of, I'll try to show it. This one actually looks great. But as in terms of condition of chips, cracks, and things like that, they are all good. So this teacup is going to be, it's a letter, and it's $15, and it's going to be letter I. Letter I for Ivy. So if you're watching on the replay, this is I for Ivy. Yes, and I tried, like I said, I have all different types of teacups, but I tried to bring ones that I thought would be good for Valentine's Day. All right, the next one that I'm going to show is Society White Rose. So I'll show you the bottom. There we go. So you can see that nice. Don't we wish they were all written that big? I'm like, what does that say? All right, it says Society. So big, I can see it. Yay. And then it says made in England, fine bone china. And then it's got some gold gobbledygook right there, which I do believe is saying its number, because I see It's /, I believe this is like 87. Anyway. All right. So this is also $15. And I just think that anything floral for Valentine's Day is so pretty. We've got like a yellow rose here. Here is the saucer. And this is $15. And we are going to give this letter W. W for white rose. Kind of a yellow rose, really, but I'm going to call it white rose. There we go. So very pretty. Again, any of these would look really cute done up with, some cellophane, a cute little gift card. All right, the next one on my list, also Limoges. The dog is over there going through my stuff. And I love the shape of this one. I think this one is so pretty. Now, because I brought kind of the dainty ones for Valentine's Day, it is hard to see the detail. So I call it pastel because it's got, pastel pink, pastel yellow, pastel blue. There we go. Now it's a little bit better. So I just love this band. You can see the gold is actually in good condition on this one. Wrong side for the handle. There we go. Good condition, clean. And there we go. The same markings as the one. Haviland and Company, Limoges, France. And I just love the shape of this one. Yeah. And then this is so pretty how the band goes all around. Yeah. So all of them are $15, as you know, and we are going to give this one letter P. Letter P. Woo, see, I'm not good with the saucer and the cup. 2 hands, 2 pieces. I like that better. There we go. All right. Just don't trust myself. Shaky. Oh, my tea is supposed to be calming my nerves. Maybe I need another sip. Okay, moving on. That was pastel. P for pastel for that one. All right, the next one, and this one, let's see. Okay, maybe second favorite in what I'm selling tonight. But I absolutely love this one. This is Cole Port, and this says made in England, Cole Port, and then it has letters and numbers that I cannot decipher. But down here it says original engraving, quote, Indian tree, period 1801, made in England, Cole Port, something. Yes. So yes. And from my research, as soon as I knew to, and I did, I used Google Lens and that really helped. So as soon as everything came up Indian tree, that was good. But I just think this is so cute. What I love about the saucer, it might be hard to see, is it's this way, if that helps. So it's like scalloped, but scalloped, it's bumpy this way. So it's one of the smaller ones, but there it is. Isn't that so pretty? Look at the pink flowers and I just love the colors on this. And if you notice, look really quick, see if you can figure out there's only one thing of one color. So I don't know if it comes through, but I wonder about it. But right there, I actually put my finger on it. There's only one purple flower on the whole saucer. Right? Is it a flower? It is. Yes, I can see it close here. One purple flower. And there's the markings right there. Yep. Cole Port Indian tree. And yeah, there's different shapes of these. It's just so pretty. I just absolutely love the colors. And it's tiny. I don't know that it would qualify as a demi-tasse. I don't know. I mean, it is smaller, but it's not as small as, here's the demi-tasse. So I don't know. Mid demi-tasse. I don't know. That's not a thing. Okay. So I just think it's so pretty. Look at the little handle. Anyway, it's just gorgeous. It just goes with, I'm a boho person at heart. That's what I gravitate towards. So this is like my teacup. It's just my colors, my vibe. So anyway, so this is $15 and we're going to say T for tree. $15 T for tree. And this is Indian tree. There we go. Yeah, the colors. Beautiful, beautiful. And what I love is here's that purple flower. Here it is again, but I just think it's so great. I don't know why that strikes me, but just that there's literally one on the saucer. There it is. Yep. Very good. All right. So this one, the letter attached to this is T for tree. All right, next we're going to move on to, now I brought this one because it was red and it is Valentine's Day. Yes, I know, Julie, the pattern isn't, oh, so beautiful. I wanted to bring something, I think of florals as Valentine's, but here's red, red, and red. Red, red, red. Yes. Okay. So this is a German teacup. This is, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's spelled Alka, which is either Alka. I took German. I don't know of any word like that, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Alka. Anyway, it has a crown and it says Bavaria, and this one has a gold number 771, and then it has SE in cursive. So Alka, and there's some gold information. That's SE in cursive, and it says Alka Bavaria. So this would be a German teacup. I love it when they put the print in inside. Now this has been used. This is gold. It looks like somebody left their tea leaves in the bottom. No, it's gold. It's just not as vibrant as this anymore. But look at that handle. Look at that. I mean, isn't that just stylish? And I love this footed thing. The one that I broke when Julie and I were doing vintage coffee talk. That's what I loved about it, was it had this cool foot. It had like this, I don't know, kind of like a mid-century vibe, I felt like, because it was real, had this cool pedestal thing. Anyway, but I just think the shape of this is fantastic. And the shape of that handle is so cool. And I just love it on the inside. I mean, what a perfect Valentine gift for somebody. You could put anything you want in it. And there's the saucer to go with. And so this is going to be $15 for this beauty. Oh no. I have a oh no from Julie. Uh-oh. Did I get something wrong? Is it not where I think it's from? Let me see. So I have, oh no, Germany. Let's see. All right. Maybe Julie knows something I don't. Let's see. What does that say? Bavaria? So I thought this right here said Bavaria, but maybe I'm wrong. And then this definitely has the gold German stamp, right? Germany, right there. Whoop, Germany. Oh, okay. Well, let me know, Julie, if there's, I getting the feeling I have given the wrong information on this. Is you? Oh yes. Oh my goodness. I did. Now it was a loaner teacup. I mean, not a loaner teacup. It was a loan. Where's the shape that it was? Oh, it's over in my. Anyway, it was a nice teacup. It had no saucer, and I got it for $1 at this little funky, like outside street market kind of thing that always goes on up where my dance studio is. And sometimes it's just fun to drive by and see what oddities I can come up with. And there it was, just a beautiful porcelain teacup, no saucer, but I loved the shape of it. And it was $1. So of course, it's like, oh yeah, that's got to come home with me. I've got saucers that need cups sitting upon them. So anyway, so then I wanted to be Fawncey one morning at Coffee Talk. And before I filled it, thank goodness it didn't have any coffee in it, because I wanted to be able to show Julie the inside, which had this cool starburst and gold. It was beautiful. But anyway, it's okay because I just spent $1 on it. But yeah, so I dropped it. It crashed on the thing. It was crazy. So anyway, okay. So I'm sorry. I thought the oh no was like, oh no, I'm wrong. So anyway, which very well could be on my teacups. So here we go. So I will continue on. Yes. So this is $15, and we are just going to say R for red. So $15 for this teacup. R, letter R for red. So there we go. All right, moving on. All right, we're going to go to just a cute floral one. This, I just thought I really like the flowers. It has a beautiful gold handle, as you can see, and lots of gold detail, not just around the rim. And this is France. I'm not familiar with this. It's AJCO or it's AJ Co. I'm not sure, but I'll show you guys the mark. There it is in gold, AJCO, France. And it's the only one of this stamp that I have in my collection. But I just, for Valentine purposes, I had to bring it because of the the beautiful flowers. And here's the bottom of the teacup. It says it has the exact same mark. So I just think the colors are great. I just think it looks like spring. And again, I tried to bring really some that I thought would be very fitting for Valentine's Day. So yes, it was Starburst goodness, Julie, for sure. It really was, but was not meant to be. That's okay. Just destined to find another lonesome little teacup that needs a home, and I will give it to it. So here we go. So this one is also $15. And for this guy, we are going to say F for flowers. So this teacup is F for flowers in the comments if you would like to purchase. So cute, cute. All right. There we go. All right, moving on. Okay, this next one I really like. This one is so soft and it's just so soft and pretty, and I just absolutely love it. This is the next teacup that I have to show, and it's Limoges, France, and it's very like it's one of those ones that's lightweight. I can almost see you guys through it. No, it's just very dainty and light and pretty, and I think it's so perfect for Valentine's. Now you can see this one does have a gold loss right here. So this was somebody's favorite back in the day, but I love kind of not the rounded shape, but the straight shape of it. That's like kind of one thing that's different about these is they all have such a different shape. Pedestals, not pedestals, all of that. So yeah, so here's this. And it's got the same stamps as before. Haviland and Company, Limoges, France. And this one is $15. And for this one, we're going to say B for blossom. B for blossom for pink blossoms. And I just love how feminine and dainty that is. And it just, to me, really says Valentine's Day. So B for blossom on this one. B for blossom. There we go. All right. Moving right along through our teacups. This next one, I have sold this brand on my shop, Hammersley, in different things. I've sold little they're either the tea bag like holders or they're butter pats or things like that. But I've had little sets of 4, and I have actually sold a strawberry teacup made by this company, and this says Dogwood Blossom. It's bone china, Hammersley and Company, made in England. So yes, definite cottagecore vibes. I agree. Yep. So cottagecore on this one for sure, Jenny. Yeah, and I love how the little vines are inside there too. So yeah, I would absolutely say cottagecore on that one. Yeah, so this is apparently a dogwood flower. I don't really know my flowers so well, but I know this must be dogwood blossoms. So yeah, so this is Hammersley, which is another company that is out of England. There's the mark on that one. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but if you ever see a mark where it is, goodness gracious, what are they doing? So it's it is like a castle top, like the top of a castle with flowers coming out of it. That's what that is. Now the saucer is nice because it's got the flowers, but you can also see it's got the raised, like the embossed porcelain is coming up here. So it's all textured as well. So, but isn't that pretty? The flowers, the little berries that I guess must come on a dogwood plant. So here we go. So same, it's a little bit darker. Sometimes the marks are a little darker on the saucer because they haven't been washed quite as much. So you can see the mark right there. And this one's going to be $15. Yes. French country for sure. Yep. Agree, Julie. So this one's going to be $15. And for this, we're going to say D, letter D as in dogwood. D as in dogwood for this one. There we go. All right. And I've got one more that I'm going to offer up with a letter tonight. And then I'll show a couple more before we go. And this one, I just love it because it's very, very vibrant. It's very over the top, and I think it's great. So here we go. We've got the gold action here. Ooh la la. Oh, so pretty. The colors. I mean, this just looks pretty sitting anywhere. You could put, your jewelry in it, things like that. Just so sweet. This is It says made in England, bone china, and it's by Rosina. I've also already sold some teacups, some Rosina teacups. There we go. So there's the mark right there. And this one is 5164. So from what I know, 5164 would be like the pattern number. So I would need to, I guess, look that up and see what it's exactly called. But isn't it so cool? It's just like pure gold action. It's like King Midas. I love this yellow and pink mix right there. I love that. So pretty. Yes. Yes, Rosina. I have sold, I think, 2 others when I was kind of getting my feet wet. So yeah, so this is Rosina. And then here is the beautiful saucer. Oh, so shiny. Don't want to blind you guys. Ooh, and pretty, 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 pretty. So, yeah, there we go. So there's the Rosina bone china. Oh, no. There we go. All right. So I am offering this one up for $15 as well tonight for our pre-Valentine's Tea for Tuesday extravaganza. And we are going to say G for gold. So if you are interested in this beautiful Rosina teacup, it is G for gold. So talk about feeling Fawncey. You cannot not feel Fawncey in this one. So, aw, thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. Coming your way. Aw, that's awesome. Thank you. Well, very good. I know that this will be much appreciated by you. So that makes me feel great. Thank you so much. All right. Well, what a way to end the teacup sale. Thank you. Thank you. So again, if you're watching on the replay, just go ahead and put in any of the letters, or if you're unsure about the letters, I didn't have, little cards tonight, just kind of an informal thing, go ahead and reach out and email me and let me know if you're interested. Also, I wanted to let anybody watching on the replay know that I'm on Instagram at Releve Vintage, so you can see pictures of the teacups, and if you see anything else you're interested in, you can reach out to me. And then I just wanted to show a couple more things before we go. Oh, good. Yay. This will be going on Teacup Tuesday. You're off to the big time now. Awesome. All right. Well, that's perfect. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. Very good. All right. I wanted to show a couple more things before we go of interest. So this one here, it's a little bit out of my reach. I just wanted to show this because it's yeah, I agree, Jenny. This one it's going to be great for our Valentine's Day sale. So yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about that now because I wanted to get that message out as well. That it is Vintage Coffee Talk again on Friday. Julie and I will be having our Valentine's Day sale. So this will be perfect. So we will see this guy again because how perfect is that for Valentine's? And that's really my only true red teacup that I have. So yeah, so that will be great. All right. Yeah, this one I just think is really pretty. I wanted to show it because of the bottom. I just think it's so unique, and I just love this teacup. This is like an emerald green. It's coming across a little blue green, but look at this bottom here. I just had to show this off because like I said, they're all so different. They have different bases. They have different shapes. Look at the shape on this. It's not round. It's not, what a different shape it is. Now this one look at the gold shape here. Look at how that comes to a point. So they're just so detailed, and they're kind of fascinating to me. This one also, I think, is Germany. Yes. Now this is a Kunstkronach, which I do know how to pronounce that. I guess I do remember some of my German. This is a Kunstkronach. Yes, Germany. It's by Alka. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, so this is the one here. And I just had to show it because of all the gold. And I mean, that's just so unusual. It's my only one that has that kind of a base, and I absolutely love it. And then here's the saucer that goes with it. So this one was a little bit hard to see because I think I stacked something on it on the pictures. So there's that. Yeah. So super cool. I just love that base. Yeah, and then I think that's most of the ones that I've shown. Oh, I have a question. Julie, well, many questions. I'll start with, what is this? What is it for? And what is it called? It's my only teacup. This is, well, let me check the saucer. Oh, it's of no help. It has no stamp. Wellmat, Germany. I'm gonna say Wellmat, Germany. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, a mustache cup. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. It's a mustache cup. See, that's me. Like, I can't picture. Keeps poor mustache. Okay, keeps their mustache. That makes so much sense. Okay. Anyway, I had no idea what that was. It's Fawncey. That's gold as well. That's so funny. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad to know that. Keeps your mustache dry. Yeah, in my mind, I'm picturing all the ladies at tea. So, but the men can come to tea time too and keep their mustaches dry. So very good. So there's that one. All right. And then yeah, here's one more. I'll show one more before we go, because I like these colors as well. So this one I will be listing this weekend. Yeah. And this is okay, this is funny. Just a funny name. This is from Western Germany. It's Nymphenburg. Maybe an invalid cup. Oh, maybe an invalid cup. Oh, okay. Okay. That's so wild to me. They thought of everything back then. Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe an invalid cup. So, yeah, I could see that. To do some research on that one for sure. Yeah, so this one is Nymphenburg, Western Germany. Oh, you can see it better on this one. And it's, yeah, it's got its numbers. There it is. Yeah, so this one's pretty. And this one, what I like about this one is itty bitty flower on the inside. There it is. Yeah, so there's just another one to show, and another brand. Yeah, to have them drink slowly. So I believe that would be like they're sickly, they're laying back in bed, possibly, and so it's just like a little bit is getting into their mouth or something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, interesting. Well, more research to be done on that one. So, all right. Well, that about brings us to the end of our little tea time. Yes, and let's see, is there anything else I wanted to do? Oh, well, so Julie, you'll be getting our giveaway. So this will be coming your way as well with your Rosina, because I don't have to do the drawing, because I mean, I can pretend to. Let's do this, because now I can show off this, because this is cute too. Let's see who my winner is. Dun, dun, dun. It's Julie. Julie is the winner of our raffle tonight. So yeah, isn't this pretty? Thought this would go good for tonight's drawing. Yes? Yeah, it's really pretty too. It's not a teacup, but just something pretty that matches tea time. Yeah, so Julie, you'll be getting this as well, because this was tonight's giveaway. So yeah, so you can figure out what to do with this little guy. So, all right, so that's fun. Yay, Julie. I know. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thanks, Julie, for staying up. Jenny and Julie, we're in the same time zone. So, we're all good. It's not even 9 o'clock. We're ready to party. But I know you stayed up. So that was awesome. And if you guys, want to hang out at Coffee Talk, that's the next thing coming up this Friday, 9 o'clock our time. And it is a Valentine's Day show. So we always bring a range of things. So we always have linens and all kinds of things, but we also do our show and tell. So along with the sale that we have, we do show and tell. So we're asking you guys to post on Instagram your favorite piece of vintage decor. Maybe it can be a favorite gift that somebody gave you on Valentine's. It can be your best Valentine kitsch. Yeah, so you take a picture and then we share everybody's picture and we talk and we hear stories, which is really fun. So that's really nice. And really quickly, if you're watching this on the replay, you can reach out to me at my email or on Instagram for more information about any of the teacups. And thank you, Julie, for sending your info. So I'll get this right out to you. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So it was great having you here. I feel relieved because I was able to get some help with this. So I never want to give the wrong information. So I just give little bits of information that I figured out along the way. So yeah, and I do have other collections too. As my co-host knows, Julie, she knows that along with inheriting many teacups, I also inherited a collection of 200 to 300 vinyl records that I will be going through. So you will see me again on a Tuesday night with some collections that I have. And I've also inherited a collection of about 35 Nancy Ann storybook dolls. So I like to, in little spurts, kind of introduce these to people, or at least let people know that I have them and that they're available. So that's kind of what tonight's about, is me bringing these things that I've learned about that I'm ready to pass on. So, all right, you guys. Well, it's great. Thank you very much. Oh, good. Okay, yes, the records are awesome. I am listening to every one of them because I don't want to give anything away if I haven't listened to it. So I have a pile now that keeps, and then I listen to them once, and then sometimes I'm ready to let them go. But it's been a long time. It takes a long time to make it through all those records. But I love vinyl, and I'm so happy that I have the vinyl that I have to listen to because it's my childhood in a record. So I put it on and I remember, this was mom's favorite house cleaning record. And, if I hear ABBA, I'll usually just start dusting because it was like my mom put on, her ABBA album every time when it was clean house day. So anyway, but yeah, so I love my records. I'm very attached to the ones that I love, but there are so many, and some of them were before my time. I think they belonged, I'm not even sure. They're so old. So I really need help figuring them out and things like that. There are definitely many that I'm ready to pass on. But honestly, some of the vinyl, if the record is scratched or anything like that, you would want it just for the graphics. The graphics are so fun to look at. And I know that this is like people that are into vinyl would strike me down, but there are times where I want to just, get rid of the record and literally wallpaper an entire wall in my home with just the album covers. They are fantastic. So anyway, so it would be a fun night if you guys, when I do vinyl, just to come and look at the album covers. They're so great. So yeah, so that's great. I'm glad you guys are interested in that too. All right, you guys. Well, signing off. Hope to see you again on Friday. Thanks for being here. And remember that teacups are a work of art. And, if you find them, save them, gift them. People really appreciate them, and they make fun little gifts. And so be on the lookout for them. So, oh yeah. You have covers in frames. Yeah. Absolutely. There are some that, I sometimes like the artwork better than the music that's inside. So I try not to feel guilty, we can't really have any guilt about passing on any of this stuff. That's how I feel. You keep what speaks to you, and then you pass on what doesn't and hope that somebody else attaches to it. So whether it's teacups, whether it's vinyl, you can't feel bad about saying, I don't like the music, but I love the artwork. It's something. So so that we have to think of it that way. We can't have any guilt about passing things on. That's what it's all about. It's from generation to generation, we pass things down. And, we're not the type of people to like donate them or throw them away. At least we try to always rehome them, which I think is nice. So yeah, so I'll definitely reach out to you guys again the next time I do something from one of my collections. So thank you, Julie. Thank you. I know I'm used to having, my person over here. I can never quite figure out where she is because we're still doing this now. So anyway, so it's very calming to have you there in the chat. So just know that it really calms my nerves. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you next time. Signing off. Bye.